reach out to, make the fight. But we didn't know how serious it was. Me and Ryan, we just basically got on the phone. I told him everything I wanted. And I am a competitor. And, when I first started out boxing, when I took it serious and, I was like, this what I'm going to do. I wanted to be, I said, I'm going to be great in the sport. I'm going to be the best. I'm not in here to be, just a competitor. I'm not in here to be just one of the other guys. I want to be the best. I want to be the guy. So it hasn't, nothing has changed. So the world could just see me face it. But, I'm going to rise even higher than I was before.
Now that you're taking care of business, how does you and Devin Haney end? How does that fight go?
A knockout.
45 seconds left, kid. Stay sharp, baby.
Bro, I'm real, bro. I'm for real. And put anybody in there in front of me, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna stop them. Put your money on it.
Recently, Keyshawn Davis scored an impressive TKO victory over Jamaine Ortiz in his junior welterweight debut, then took advantage of the moment to call out Devin Haney for a potential matchup, sending shockwaves through the boxing world.
The you is, you called out Devin Haney. You talked the other day, and I told you what Mickey Bay said about Devin Haney and you fight. I talked with somebody that you might know from when you were younger, Coach Sean from Norfolk, Virginia. He told me, when it come to fighting, Keyshawn Davis is just a mean little dude. Like, you can come, you want to box and do all that. He love to fight. Now, I asked you this about Mickey when it came to Devin Haney. Now that you're taking care of business, how does you and Devin Haney end? How does that fight go?
A knockout.
Haney addressed the call-out directly on social media, responding with a short and straightforward message. Keyshawn, let's do it. This showed that he recognized Davis's challenge and was open to the possibility. Davis then answered back with confidence, claiming he would knock Haney out if they fought and stating that he is prepared for elite-level competition.
Hey, Devin said, let's do it. I know he's dealing with some legal issues. I don't know what happened. He said he had to turn himself in, but I believe he tweeted Keyshawn, let's do it.
He said that?
Yeah, but he tweeted something like that. Yeah.
Well, Bill was in my DMs. We already was talking about it, honestly, before he even hit the media. So I know it's going to happen in 2022.
And you're good going straight to Devin in your first fight at 47?
Davis maintains that he's willing to fight anyone and isn't intimidated by big names, saying he's the real deal and will stop whoever stands in front of him as he pursues elite opponents like Devin Haney, Lewis Crocker, and Dalton Smith to prove himself at the top level.
You set your targets publicly on Devin Haney, #1 welterweight by ring, most estimations right now, champion. Why is that? Why Devin Haney? And you have half the amount of professional fights he has. Do you think that's something? There's enough in it for him when he's.
I was 6-0 fighting people with 30+ fights, bro.
Mm-hmm. I don't mean it from that. What I mean is
stopping him.
Why is he
stopping? No, I'm playing. I'm playing, bro. Nah, why Devin Haney, bro? Honestly, because he's a star. He's a superstar.
You're asking that question. I felt like that's what it was. Go ahead.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm ready to fight anybody. So I'm going for this.
Davis took aim at Devin Haney, arguing that even though Haney has moved up from 135 pounds, he still doesn't punch hard and lacks true knockout power, adding that he believes he would be able to stop him and that Haney has yet to show real strength at the higher weights.
No problem against you, bro, but we talking business right now. I will knock Devin out for sure. For sure.
You don't think he's hitting a little harder at 47 than he was at 35 and 40 growing into that weight? That's a no.
It looked like it.
It looked like it.
It looks
to
like
us,
it.
Keyshawn.
To me.
That's good.
Let's see how hard I hit January 31st.
I like it.
Do you think you're already a bright enough star that he'd be willing to take? Because, as a businessman, risk reward. You think you bring enough to the table that he'd want to take the fight? He would take the fight?
Hopefully, bro. I hope he would take the fight. In terms of answering your question, a bright enough star, he's already entertaining me on Twitter and social media and stuff like that. So I guess he sees some money potential in this fight right here. But what I would like to do is I would like to become champion, because that just speaks for itself. Once I come to the champion with the table, you can't.
Davis says Devin Haney never showed him respect going back to their early days, and he feels Haney has always underestimated him, believing Haney never viewed him as a real threat or properly recognized his abilities, even as Davis has worked his way up toward elite competition.
With you and Dev.
Yeah, I never f with Cuz.
Why?
Because Cuz never f with me.
On what tip?
Bro, it was like times where like, me, I was always around Shakur as an amateur and shit. So Shakur introduced me to Floyd, Devin Haney, all that type of shit. So there's a hell of times I'm around Devin Haney and we 24 fitness playing basketball, regular shit before niggas became celebrities type shit, or just who we are today. And nigga never even looked me in my eyes. Nigga never showed me respect. Like nigga never. Shakur always like, yo, this nigga Keyshawn, this, that, third. He be like, for real? That nigga still a kid. And, like, he just never gave me my respect.
He sunned you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bitch ass nigga, you know goddamn well, nigga. Now I'm here, nigga. And everything Shakur been saying, nigga, I lived up to it and then some. What you talking about? And he's still like, his father used to, it's crazy because my beginning of my professional career, his father used to be like, oh shit, the businessman was with you, like dap me up.
My man.
And,
so you always was the businessman.
And Dad was keep his face forward and like, dang, I can't get no pat. Like, nigga, we African American, you can't show me no type of love. You're weird.
All right, well, how about this?
So you've been a businessman?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Since like an amateur?
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis made a public challenge toward Bill Haney, calling on him to help promote a fight with Devin Haney. Davis said he's ready to step up and added that even if Haney doesn't back making the matchup, he'll still defeat Devin in the ring, demanding respect and putting himself forward for a major showdown.
But listen, you still got an opportunity when you go handle your business right here, because you know me and you are in the DM. Correct? And you know you told me that you would look like an opportunity. I believe you.
Not Jamaine, now what we doing?
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DMs before you picked Jamaine.
2026, we doing it.
You promise?
You promise. You the promoter.
Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck. Handle that business, okay? All right.
Keyshawn has continued to develop as a fighter, displaying greater power, discipline, and focus by stopping Jamaine Ortiz, becoming the first to do so. Considering that Ortiz had previously gone the distance with elite names like Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, it highlights how quickly Davis is climbing toward top-level competition.
Return to the ring, stopping Jamaine Ortiz, something that Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko couldn't do against Jamaine Ortiz. Heck, they had tough battles with Ortiz. Keyshawn relatively was in control and made this look easy. All right, let's talk about the first half of this fight. It was a very awkward and ugly fight as Jamaine Ortiz was moving all around, kind of jittery. Something we anticipated Jamaine Ortiz would do. That's kind of how he fights, really awkward type. Keyshawn Davis was like, all right, cool. The jab was phenomenal for Keyshawn. Yes, the power punches through like the first half of the fight were even. The jab was way in favor of Keyshawn Davis. That's how he was able to keep Jamaine Ortiz at range. So when Ortiz tried to come in quickly, Keyshawn wasn't having any of it. Then the second half of the fight, really rounds 8 through 12, Jamaine Ortiz realized, I can't keep doing that. I'm gonna have to just stand right in front of him and kind of box and try and land some shots, because Ortiz did land some shots on Keyshawn, not in front of him, man. Keyshawn picked him apart. The jab, the right hand, the left hand, hooks. I'm telling you, everything. Keyshawn Davis is back. In the 11th round, stops him with drops him with a body shot. Goes to the head, nice right hand. Then you can see on the replay, he looks down, sees Ortiz is covering with his hands up here, looks at the body, sees it wide open, left hand to the body, drops him. Ortiz has to take a knee. Then the 12th round, Ortiz has an awful left eye, swollen, basically shut. They're like, all right, last round, let's go ahead. Keyshawn, 15 seconds left, does what he needs to do, gets the stoppage, the TKO. Ref says, yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. I can't watch this. And Keyshawn Davis is back. Hey, he called out Devin Haney immediately after the fight. He wants to go up to 47. Already looked pretty big, looked strong at 40, but says, hey, I can go to 46.
Davis looked back on his 140-pound debut and said he felt surprisingly comfortable and confident in the new division. He explained that he felt stronger and more durable than expected, able to take his opponent's shots without losing his rhythm. Throughout the fight, Davis managed his energy well, controlling the pace while gradually breaking down Jamaine Ortiz. He said that as the rounds went on, his focus remained on getting the stoppage, with a knockout in mind from the early stages. That patience, paired with steady power and stamina, led to a clear 12th round stoppage that confirmed his control of the bout. Many observers and analysts praised the showing as an impressive divisional debut, pointing out that Davis adjusted smoothly to the higher weight and displayed championship-level composure, along with strong finishing instincts.
Bro could punch a little bit. I was surprised. I'm like, damn, okay. But yeah, man, I just felt like, I feel like he had a lot of respect for me in the ring. I feel like I was already getting to him in the weigh-ins and press conference. I don't know. I think I just always get to my opponents before I fight. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I just be being myself, for real. And he was showing me a lot of respect in there in the ring. But also, as the fight just kept going on, we both got comfortable with each other, like, all right, bet. So I did fear him actually trying to win, for sure. But, like, after a while, as I kept punching him and as my strength and energy was not going down, he was just in there. So then after like 6th round, I'm like, all right, I got 6 more rounds to go. I'm really about to try to stop you now. You know what I'm saying? Even in the 12th round, I'm like, I'm about to stop you. Like it never left my head. Like, I'm about to stop you. Like, every round, I'm about to stop you. I don't know when it's going to happen, but
Keyshawn Davis spoke openly about the emotional road leading into the fight, detailing the ups and downs and personal struggles he dealt with since his previous bout. He admitted there were moments when he questioned whether he wanted to continue boxing at all, pointing to the mental and emotional hurdles he had to overcome to make his return. In the end, he delivered on a promise he had made to his supporters by earning a knockout in his 140-pound debut against Jamaine Ortiz. Fighting in front of 20,000 fans, Davis shared a strong sense of gratitude and renewed purpose, calling the win a turning point in his career. He described the night as a dream come true, showing how perseverance, belief, and determination can transform adversity into defining success, and signaling that his career is now moving in a positive direction.
Out win in his debut at 140 to cement his status as a top player in the division, and I'm going to turn it over to Keyshawn.
Well, first things first, all glory to God. Jesus Christ for giving me this win. It's been a long time coming, man. From my last fight all the way to tonight, man, there was a lot of twists and turns and up and downs and nights where I just didn't even want to do this anymore. And y'all don't know the half of like how I even got here tonight just to perform. And how I got that knockout is crazy because I always dreamed to get like a 12-round knockout, like 12 round. Like, that was always my dream. So like, to do it in an opponent like Jamaine Ortiz on my return in front of 20,000 fans, that's God, bro. That's God. I feel like he turned my whole career around. And now it's just continue to just keep trusting in him, that he's gonna do even bigger things for me. And I'm here, man. I'm back and I'm better, just like I promised y'all. Also, I promised y'all a knockout, and I got you.
Keyshawn Davis has been outspoken about a potential fight with Devin Haney, showing his confidence through bold statements on social media and in interviews. He suggested that Haney would be an easy challenge, claiming Haney lacks significant punching power and presents no stylistic threats, indicating he would handle the fight with ease if it happens. Davis's confidence stems from his decisive TKO victory over Jamaine Ortiz, highlighting that he has stopped multiple opponents who had never been stopped before and asserting that he believes he could do the same to anyone in front of him, including Haney.
Devin Haney. I feel like me and Devin Haney will be it'll be an easy fight for me, bro. Like, super easy, bro. Like, and I know I would stop Devin Haney. I've been saying this, bro, before the Ryan fight, bro. He just don't got nothing for me. He got nothing for me. Like, you don't got no power. You got nothing for me to worry about. Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Got you.
And what I got coming with, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got nothing to even stop me. His defense is not that good. I feel like I got better defense than him. I know he fought better opponents than me, so you know what I'm saying? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel like I got better defense than him.
His resume tough.
Nah, it is.
His resume tough.
But you gotta realize he fought a lot of guys that was smaller than him too, bro. A lot of these guys were smaller than him, and he was saying it in the weigh-ins, you're too small. You know what I mean? So he knew what he was doing, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody got that.
Davis openly criticized Devin Haney for filing a lawsuit over his disputed fight with Ryan Garcia, calling him soft and insisting he should handle setbacks like a real competitor instead of taking the matter to court. Davis questioned Haney's sportsmanship, arguing that resorting to legal action rather than settling things in the ring shows weakness and is unworthy of a top-level boxer. He also suggested that Haney's achievements have been overly supported by his father and critics, labeling him a daddy's boy who hasn't faced genuine adversity despite his undefeated record.
Seeing Devin Haney doing all of this with a person that had 0.1 estrogen, and we all seen that Ryan Garcia was still in there getting tired. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, there's no other word to put it. You're somebody to speak my language. That's how I feel. You're soft. You do not take your L's. You a person that been given everything all your life. Daddy's boy, making sure you been straight all your life. And now you took your first loss. I feel like you don't even.
Despite Davis's comments on Devin Haney's chin and power, Haney maintains that he has proven his durability and toughness at the highest level. After being knocked down 3 times by Ryan Garcia, Haney highlighted that he got back up each time and continued fighting, demonstrating both his chin and heart, and showing he isn't afraid of taking punches. He stressed that facing challenges is part of growing as a fighter, and his ability to rise from the canvas reflects a level of resilience that many fail to acknowledge.
Oh, he don't have a chin. No, when you get hit and you get up, that's what's showing you have a chin. Being able to get hit and get right back to it.
Did you ever recover from that getting hurt the first time? In the very first round?
I feel like I recovered because I wasn't that hurt. It was more like a surprise.
Like shocked.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like I recovered.
What is Bill telling you throughout the course of the fight? What did he have? What type of urgency did he have? What was he saying?
Like I said, I don't want to speak on that too much for various reasons, but yeah.
Are y'all still taking legal action over what he did? Are y'all still thinking about it?
Andre Ward, the former 2-division world champion and HBO/ESPN boxing analyst, has openly recognized Devin Haney's talent, work ethic, and potential, lending credibility given Ward's stature in the sport. Ward has emphasized that Haney is a disciplined and dedicated fighter who trains seriously and stays focused, making him a tough opponent, particularly for a young champion still developing into his prime. Ward's praise goes beyond surface-level compliments, noting that Haney's mix of skill, preparation, and discipline positions him as a potential future superstar when applied in major fights. He has also defended Haney's performances in controversial bouts, such as the close fight with Vasily Lomachenko, encouraging critics to judge tight contests more fairly. This recognition from a fighter of Ward's experience underscores that many insiders regard Haney as one of boxing's elite competitors.
Haney has done a masterful job with how he's moved his son. And Devin Haney is the truth. He's got skill. He's probably one of the most technically sound fighters in the game today. I think Haney has the advantage because similar to me and Kovalev, people think, oh, he's been at the weight class longer, so he's bigger. It's like, nah, he might be bigger. Doesn't mean he's stronger. And he's sucking himself down to get to 140. That shows up after that 6th or 7th round. The guy coming up, if he knows how to box and he knows his way around that ring, he ultimately has the advantage because I don't have to look like a skeleton on that.
Would Davis actually defeat Haney if they faced off? Or is this all just hype with no fight on the horizon? Share your thoughts in the comments below.